Britain is about to witness the birth of robot wars.
This is Robot War. So are you ready for it?
Ultimately decide whether they emerge as winners or losers.
Robot wars is back.
Are you ready for it?
As you've just seen, this show is bound to be a belter.
Roboteers, stand by. From Langley Moor in County Durham and number 2 seed, Firestorm V.
Has twice finished third in the series.
How are you feeling? You are the second seed. Do you reckon you're going to take this one easily?
We'll have to try. It is nerve-wracking in the first fight, but give it a go.
Now, have you made any modifications to the machine since we've seen you last?
We've totally rebuilt the shell, and we've done a little bit of work on the inside on the plumbing, and maybe get the arm a bit faster. But other than that, it's basically the same machines we had last year.
So a two-wheel driven wedge-shaped flipper, fast and manoeuvrable again, needs a bit of traction to push, but will be no pushover for anything, I can tell you.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. Black and blue with Stan and Jason Launchbury on the left, Bamm on the right, Eric and Ryan. Daisy Cutter there on the left-hand side, Graham Adams, captains, and Firestorm, Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop. On the right-hand side, old favourites, of course. There's Mr. Psycho in the arena, and Sergeant Bash, too, representing the House Robots.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
What's special, you may say, about our number 2 seeds? It is brilliantly driven. It is formidable, it is durable, it is taking on the House Robots immediately, black and blue. Jason and Stan have actually fought before in Robot Wars with Mousetrap, you may remember. They've overturned Bamm's challenge straight away here, edging black and blue, one of the Clusterbots, onto the Dutch machine, following through with the flipper. And Bamm on its side, toppled. Can they self-right, I wonder? There's the little black and blue Clusterbot. Look, it looks a minnow, doesn't it? Altogether, black and blue weighs 99 kilos. Altogether, though. Don't forget that. There they are. Two little uns against the spinning machine that is Daisy Cutter. Now, that looks a good machine. Bamm hasn't been able to self-right with what looks like a sort of dentist drill axe, doesn't it? Rather spindly, I feel. And they're on the pit already. So that's what happens when the release was activated. Bye-bye, Bamm. Team Mousetrap, you just saw there, the back of the black and blue brothers, so to speak. Stan is actually Jason's dad, I believe. Daisy Cutter spinning away. Some debris showers onto the top of Firestorm V, keeping out of damage way. And then levering black and blue towards the precipice. One goes, both go, all together, over and out. Black and blue.
Well, Firestorm burning up the war zone. They go through along with Daisy Cutter.
A well-deserved place, a very convincing win for Firestorm in the first round. How are you feeling?
Still a little bit apprehensive. Still one fight at a time.
You still get apprehensive at this stage. You are the number 2 seed, though, Graham.
That's where the pressure comes from, though, isn't it?
A little bit more confidence from you, Hazel?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Do you know who you're up against?
Up against Reptirron the second.
That's correct.
Yeah.
He is a flipper.
I've never seen them in action, so we'll see how it goes.
How do you face another flipper, though?
It depends how low he is to the ground at the front. We're very low, so if we're lower, then we'll get under and flip him.
How much power exactly do you have? How many horses?
How many horses? About 3.
How much in the flipper?
It'll lift about 170 kilos at the top of the arm when it's flat on the robot.
You going to win?
I'm going to try.
Firestorm V.
Previous Commonwealth champions, 3 times grand finals, Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop.
Reptirron the second.
The underdogs here, certainly with no great pedigree. Gordon Townley there at the controls.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the House Robots, we have Sir Killalot with the claw and the lance, Shunt with the bulldozer blades and the axe.
3, 2, 1.
Return the second, the heavier here by 6 kilos. That could have a dramatic effect, but Firestorm V getting in underneath. Reptirron the second's ground clearance, 0.4 of a centimetre, but yawning there. Down comes the axe of Shunt. Reptirron the second trying to self-right. Firestorm 5 coming in for the kill. They've got them in the CPZ there. Immediately using their wedge shape to get in underneath Reptirron the second, flip and push into the CPZ, and that's where the house robots play. A worried look on the face of Gordon Townley, the engineer by trade, because Reptirron the second is in deadly peril here in that CPZ. Firestorm 5 trying to nudge it over and out of the arena. They cannot self-right. In comes Firestorm 5 with a flipping arm. Once again, it is a massively powerful flipper. Reptirron the second is on its side. It will not be able to self-right from there. We are moments away, I think, can self-right from there if there is enough pressure left. In the flipper, there isn't. It's teetering on the brink of oblivion. CO2 venting, sparks flying in the arena, and that's the end. Firestorm 5 through to the heat final, and in hugely impressive style. They got them in there. Reptirron the second, venting gases, no power. Firestorm 5 finished them off.
Cease.
Absolutely devastating, totally explosive. Firestorm, the second seeds, they go burning on. Is this your year then, or what?
I don't know. I was worried going into that one because it's a good robot.
It is a good robot.
There's a good flipper on it. Just before we went in, I saw that we were a little bit lower at the front than they were. So I thought, right, go head on.
Have you made any modifications this year to the robot, or is it just the same old thing?
It's a brand new body shell, same design obviously, but we've re-plumbed the insides, so the arm activates a little bit faster now, so it's a little bit more powerful.
On a personal note, I heard you just got engaged, haven't you?
That's right.
Are there any modifications you're going to make to him? You won't be able to spend so much time in your shed, will you?
No. That's it. There's things to do in the house then.
You enjoying this year's competition?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see, well, there's not many of the seeds getting through, so it's good to see the new robots coming on and doing well.
What do you think of the standard of the new robots?
It's a quantum leap from last year. Some of them really are spectacular.
And you're one of the most feared robots in the competition. Surely you must be thinking, I've got to win it sometime.
Odds on. 1 year, if you do it in enough years, I might get it.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, please, great competitors, a great robot. Let's hear it for Firestorm.
Hazel and Graham, heat final here.
Yep.
How you feeling?
It's a nasty flipper.
They are a nasty flipper.
Yeah.
They did some damage last time to the house robots. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, we did.
They're aggressive, they're strong.
They're a good robot.
They want to take you down.
Yeah, they do. I think again it's going to get down to basically who's the lowest on the ground. So if we can get straight under, then we should stand a good chance.
They're strong, they're fast, but you're very strong yourselves.
I'm fast, so it's probably very evenly matched.
Battle of the Flippers then.
Battle of the Flippers.
Battle of the Flippers in the final.
Should be interesting.
So this is for the very last place in our series semi-finals. And they both want it so bad they can taste it. Prepare yourselves. This is the heat final!
Firestorm V.
Perhaps their wedding carriage, a Firestorm made for two, Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop.
Ripper.
The team from Nottingham, John and David Finley and Stephen Johnson.
Roboteers, stand by.
Sir Killalot is in the arena for the house robots, the Pincer and the Lance, and Matilda with the tusks and the flywheel.
2, 1.
This to clinch the very last place available for the series semi-finals in the 7th Wars, and Firestorm 5 immediately on the attack and underneath Ripper. And Ripper upended. And I'm not too sure whether they'll be able to self-right from there. If Firestorm 5 simply backs away and leaves them, Ripper will be beaten. It'll be very boring, mind you. Go on, get in. Put them back down so they can fight again. Might be daft, might be foolhardy, but it makes good Robot Wars 7th Wars action, and that's what we're here to see. Well done, Firestorm 5, getting into the drama of things. I hope they win after all this. Firestorm 5 against Ripper. I hope Ripper gets its big thrusting flipper working as well, because we haven't really seen it, or are they just waiting their moment like that? But they missed. And Firestorm 5 gets in underneath again, and they hit. That's the difference in experience between the two, perhaps. Firestorm 5 have them pinned up there on the arena side wall. And I don't think Ripper will come back down this time. John Finley at the controls as Graham and Hazel look on. Job done. Twice in Robot Wars, the 5th and 6th series, they have finished twice. What's happened to the count? What on earth? Refbot? What have you gone? Euro? I don't know. 28, 29, 10? He's gone daft. Firestorm 5 are the winners. And Ripper out of the arena. A wry smile on the face of a very, very good roboteer.
Cease. Well, the Ripper with the flipper, done up like a kipper. Firestorm, burn through to the series semi-finals! Saying he's developing a nasty streak, and you're going to marry him? I know. He changes, because you used to be too gentle for the sport, didn't you? You never used to like to hit the robots once they were disabled or disarmed or immobilised.
There was a time when I left them when they were just up on the back, but it doesn't make a very good show, does it?
It doesn't, no. And we said, get stuck in, and now we're trying to hold you back. Second seeds, they're a good robot.
A very good robot, yeah.
Were you nervous about what they could do to you?
It's an awesome flipper.
Yeah.
When you saw what they did to the house robots, and it was very scary.
Well, we were thinking, Firestorm could be unlucky again.
Yeah.
But your driving is excellent, and you kept away from that flipper all the time.
That was the plan. I was trying to keep away from Matilda as well, because I don't like that tail.
So, you're through to the series, semis. You've been there before. It holds no fear for you guys. Do you think you can win the competition?
Like you say, there's a lot of good robots out there.
There are.
We'll see who we get drawn with first, before we make any more further comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, a brilliant robot, great roboteers. Raise the roof for Firestorm!
From Langley Moor in County Durham and number 2 seed, Firestorm 5.
3rd in the 5th Wars, 3rd in the 6th Wars. Can they go one better?
Second seed are here. You've got through.
Yep.
You are up against another flipper.
Yep.
Mute. It's flippin' hell out there. Do you like that one?
That was good, that one.
Yeah. Cheers. What's your tactics going to be?
Just go for them again. Just go straight in. I don't think they've actually managed to get under anyone so far. So I think they've been flipping Pete with the back flip that they've got. So we'll just see how it goes.
Good luck out there, you two.
Thank you.
Roboteers, stand by.
To look at the teams then, Adam Emmett, Daniel Emmett and Jeremy Honcott's a mute. And there's Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop, recently engaged. There's Matilda. Ooh. And also in the arena for the house robots, Sergeant Bash.
3, 2, 1.
Firestorm 5 in underneath Mute. Mute with 0.6 centimetres of ground clearance. 96 kilos is the heavier, would you believe it? Firestorm 5 relentless, pressurising. Mute hopping away. Expending CO2 all the while here. A little bit of inexperience showing perhaps. Oh, it looks dramatic. It looks lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, Fred Astaire will be proud. But Fred Astaire will be beaten by Firestorm 5, I would guess. And Firestorm 5 away and across the arena floor. And I think Mute was knocked into unconsciousness, but it's knocked out of the arena anyway. Inexperience show for me.
Cease.
Too tight to the arena sidewall. They daren't try and self-right. Not from there. They'd have hopped out themselves. And Firestorm, the coup de grace. Measuring. Clinical, and there's the kill.
self-writer is all wrong. Firestorm, they go burning through. We're mute, but he can't half talk. Easy peasy.
I was worried going into it though. Definitely.
Was you?
Yeah. I mean, you've seen the way the flipper works. If they had been slightly lower on the ground, then we would have been probably out the arena.
Because it is powerful, isn't it?
Very powerful.
But they couldn't get underneath yet.
No, we just had that edge. We've got the removable strip on the front, so if we take damage, we can change the strip, so we really low.
Second seed. Pressure's on.
It is. There's not many seeds left.
You always get through to the finals. You always get through to the finals. So, are you going to make it this time?
I'll give it a good shot.
All right. Hope your luck holds out. Anyway, let's hear it. Firestorm!
Storm 2.
Very progressive, very impressive. The machine of Ed Hobbit, Tim Benson, Merrill Kolak.
Firestorm 5.
The old stages. Will they again finish third in the competition? Can they win it this time, Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop?
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the House Robots, Growler. First time we've seen him in the semi-finals. Matilda in there again.
3, 2, 1.
Storm 2 is the most impressive robot of its type since the emergence of Tornado. Might even be better than Tornado. Got to survive here though against the formidable flipper that is Firestorm 5. And for me, only a game of opinions, the best driver in the competition in Graham Bone. Backing away. Isn't that just like it? I say he's a good driver, he hits the arena sidewall. That's in underneath Storm 2 though. And the Storm 2 bounced, did something come away? I don't know whether you noticed that. Firestorm 5 again crashes against the arena wall as Hazel looks on. Design draftswoman by trade. Storm 2 behind Firestorm 5. That's interesting. In underneath. Pit was released. Down it goes. Firestorm 5 dangerous. This for a place in the grand final. Firestorm 5 have been there before twice. But Storm 2 suddenly look menacing and they're on top, I would say. They have the side skirts to ward off flippers. They have the aggression, they have the 18 horsepower drive. Firestorm 5 is piggybacking its way towards the pit and just turns out in the end. That's good driving. Slammed against the angle grinder. Storm 2 is getting stronger as this fight goes on, and Firestorm 5 weakening. The veterans need something. Storm 2 again, the push. Firestorm 5 gone. No grand final this time for Graham and Hazel. A wedding day to look forward to, but no grand final day on Robot War. Storm 2 through.
Turn up for the books. The 16 seed beat the second seed. Storm 2 through to the grand final. Oh, what went wrong?
The blade that we got at the front got bent.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't get under them. We got under them a couple of times until it got bent, and then we lost it.
So they're very low to the ground, aren't they?
Very low, yeah.
And so once you were bent up, you just couldn't get in.
That's right, yeah.
So you're very popular. We hate to see you go, but you never seem to do the business when it really counts.
Yeah, I say there's a lot of good new robots coming through.
They are.
So do something different next year.
Yeah.
Same robot, a few mods still.
Yeah. I think you've got to develop a killing streak as well. You're just a bit too nice.
No.
He is nice, isn't he? So when are you getting married?
Next June.
You're getting married next June?
Yeah.
That'll keep you out the shed, won't it?
Won't it just?
Ladies and gentlemen, what a robot, what a team. Let's hear it for Firestorm!